Hey, so I am playing Paranormasight, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. Can I click it? Yeah, I can just immediately click it. Can I turn the film grain down a little bit because it's a bit much, admittedly? Yes, thank you. Okay. Yes, turn that, yeah. Okay. I hate chromatic aberrations, one of the things I hate the most in games, and then, not only is the static probably gonna ruin, like, quality and everything, it's probably, it's just gonna make my vision hurt eventually. Just controls and such. Don't really need that, I'm using a mouse. Okay, looks like everything's fine. Anything that we have? We don't have any kind of files or anything yet. Oh, here's the log. Don't know what that is. Persons of interest. The storyteller. The storyteller guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else about him remains a mystery. Okay, let's continue. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. Maybe I should... I'm just going to turn the music down very slightly. For instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. I suggest you check the brightness, controls, and other settings now before going on. I've done so. So we're good. Files updated. Alright. Oh, how to play. You can look around in most situations when you're able. Okay. I don't know anything about this game, by the way. I know nothing about this game other than it looks like a horror game, then like a VN maybe. You know, a visual novel. So we're gonna see. I've just heard that it was fun, and that's about it. I'll explain other essential functions when the time is right. Ah, there's one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please, tell me what I may call you. We'll go by the short version. I see. No, did they change? Wait, is it based on Steam? Oh, how do we is it based on Steam? Oh, there we go. Is it? That was weird. That was strange. Yeah, I just want to be called the thing I actually put in there. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is a mutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain. Ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. On that note, GC. This may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life, one time, and one time only, what would you do? To be honest, I would not want it. This is my honest reply here. I believe that everything that happens to a person builds that person. If you start taking things out, you wouldn't be the same person. Also, I am reading all of this for the first time, so I'm probably going to mess up some sentences and everything. Forgive me. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. I see. I think he's a bit disappointed by that response. Very interesting. Yes, that's what I thought you would say. What seems to be the matter? You want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? Well, you mean that box? I mean, it looks like an old TV. I had a TV like this. Well, my grandparents' house had a TV like this, with the dials and everything. I've used one before. Though usually they have antenna on them. It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. Oh, it's color? I had one like this, but it's black and white. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. Oh. So what is the protagonist? Where's the protagonist from, then? Am I like an entity? Like death or something? Because he was talking about death. Am I like some sort of paranormal entity myself? In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I feel called out here because, like, I'm old enough to where, like, I know what a payphone is or telephone booth. I've used one of these TVs, but it was in black and white. I'm feeling called out here by the game. Am I just supposed to be, like, really young, or am I a paranormal entity? One moment. I want to know what happens if I click out of the game. It looks like everything's fine. Okay. I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, GC. After all, that is why you came here, no? So, let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Okiie. Shogo Okiie. I'm trying, okay? Shogo Okiie. I'm just gonna say it that way. Is one of them. Okay? Shogo Okiie. Male office worker. He's an OL, an office lad. Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida. Born in western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance. And it is safe to assume that he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. He doesn't sound that bad. Like they make it sound like he's like a boring guy, but I mean he can play guitar. He's got a job. It's not so bad. Could be worse. Breaking news. Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Okie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me, please pay no mind to what you've just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okie. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You're giving me quite the shot. Come on now, up with you, up. Okay, and... There. How's that? Alright? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Or humor's off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Office worker, Shogo Okie. Yeah, well, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk alright. When the game is in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now. Oh. Oh. Night terror. I got an achievement for playing the game at night. Okay. You're just gonna call me out for playing the game at night. It is actually midnight at the moment. Okay, well, I can look around. Ah! Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Could you not do that? Do you remember anything? Like, where we are? What we were doing? Okay, so Shogo was also thinking about this. I'm just gonna be confused, I think, for now. Because I don't know what they were doing. Oh no, you look so confused. You're messing with me, right? Stop it, you're scaring me. Alright, let's just calm down. Take a good look around you, okay? Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. Okay. So this is as far as I can look down, but I can look up at this guy. Surroundings. Where are we? Oh, right, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. Oh, okay. I just said it's midnight, like IRL. I guess I'm playing at the canon time. I'm sure that'll change and time will pass, but like right now it's like it just struck midnight like a few moments ago. And explains why there's nobody else around. Sumida City, Tokyo. One of the 23 districts of Tokyo, located in the eastern part of the city, is surrounded by the Sumida, Arakawa, and Kunaka rivers. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into two districts, the southern Honjo and northern Mukojima, but they were merged into one district after the Second World War. It's said to be named after the Sumida River and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the character for ink rather than corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the two. Despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombings during the war, Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residences, it is now home to a thriving industrial district and many residential zones, though evidence of its previous character can still be found all over the area. So there's Eiko Temple, former Yasta Gardens, site of Kura Kozukinosuke's residence, Honjo Matsuzakacho Park, Sumida Park, Tokyo Metropolitan Memorial Hall, and Mukojima Hyakai Gardens. They're throwing like a lot of difficult words at me all of a sudden. I'm just looking around. Playground. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Okay. Just kind of looking there. There's another one. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on, so they can use them in an emergency. Telephone booth. A small booth containing a public telephone, most often found in parks or along roads. Local telephone calls can be placed at a rate of 10 yen per 3 minutes. More recently, telephone booths capable of accepting prepaid cards known as telephone cards have begun to spread, enabling one to make a phone call without the need for small change. The telephone booths in downtown area tend to be plastered with unauthorized advertisements and leaflets, a problem that has shown no signs of slowing down. Wait, what else is going on? This is like... Oh, Kinshibori Park. Here we go. Opened 1950. Conveniently close to Kinshicho Station and surrounded on all sides by roads. This paved park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax. Kinshibori Park was named after the Kinshibori Canal, part of the South Wadigesui Canal, which could be once found nearby. In fact, the area's name, Kinshicho, was also derived from the canal. Okay. Culture and society. Okay, I think that's all of them. Okay. I plan on reading the files because as long as there's not like a million files, like I like reading those sorts of things in these games and kind of slowly absorbing the world. Well, I believe I've looked at everything around. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Alright. I mean, it did say in his description that he was looking for a girlfriend. So... Yoko Fukunaga. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she's received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company, but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural, and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she's taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu, named Ogopogo, who has been by her side since she was a student. Is Ogopogo a cryptid? I feel like I've heard that name before. I feel like I've heard Ogopogo before. I think I'm gonna do myself the service of looking that up. Ogopogo is a Canadian cryptid? Oh yeah, it is a cryptid. Yeah, it's a Canadian cryptid. It's like a Nessie or something, where it's like a lake monster type deal. Right. Okay, anyway, yeah, I knew I'd heard that name somewhere before. So, of course, I mean, it already said that she's into the occult, so that makes sense. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? It was around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshicho, and I was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Oh. I have to actually look around. Okay, I see. This is very immersive, I suppose. Oh. When I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Huh? Ah, sorry, I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... Are you really just a good Samaritan, or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? I'm a good Samaritan, or definitely the other thing. Alright, listen, we're gonna keep Shogo humble right now, okay? I'm a good Samaritan. Okay. Oh wow, my hero, people like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me, but be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for, anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the Seven Mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would at least have heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into two separate cities. The north part was Mukojima and the south part was Honjo. Huh? Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed that it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the Seven Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said, they're the real deal. So, hold on, what does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Files. Okay, okay, we've got a few things. So there's a Honjo map, I guess. I don't know much about Tokyo. I had a friend from Tokyo that told me a few things. That's about it. That's about my exposure to it. Let's see. A location of the southern part of modern Sumida City, it consisted mostly of swamplands until the middle of the Edo period. While it wasn't originally considered part of the city of Edo itself, the area on the eastern side of the Sumida River began to be developed more once the Ryogoku Bridge was built after the Great Fire of hold up, this one's hard for me. Meireki. While Honjo is known for its large number of rivers and canals, many of these were dug during the area's urbanization for drainage and sewage. The Ryogoku Bridge area, home to the Eiko Temple, eventually became filled with both people and shops. After a magistrate was assigned to the area and shops continued to pop up, it soon became a part of Edo proper as its reputation as a lively place spread. Honjo, along with other areas like Asakusa and Fukuoka, are still appreciated today for their old-fashioned feel and architecture. Occult craze, okay. Paranormal phenomena, the supernatural, aliens, cryptids, lost civilizations, ESP, the list goes on. Such unexplainable phenomena are quick to take on a life of their own. A plesiosaur named Nessie, okay, even I brought this up. I brought up Nessie earlier. A plesiosaur named Nessie living in Loch Ness. Sightings of mythical creatures like the Tsuchinoko or Hibagon. I caught a Tsuchinoko in Metal Gear Solid 3. The urban legend of the Kuchisake Onna. That's the one. The Kuchisake Onna is like the. I don't know what the direct translation is, but it's like the cut face woman or whatever. I mean, that's not probably what it means, but it's like the one, the lady that has like the well, they call it a Glasgow smile, but basically the like cut cheeks where it looks like she's got like a giant smile or her mouth can open really big. I've heard of that legend. It was something like, if she shows up, she asks you if you're beautiful. Or, I mean, sorry, if she's beautiful, and if you say, like, yes, she, like, eats you or kills you or something. If you say no, she eats you or kills you. You have to, like, say that you're late for an appointment or something. You have to be like, oh, I have to be somewhere else. And then she'll let you go. I vaguely remember this. If I'm wrong, that's fine. Yeah, I've heard of this legend. I don't remember the rules exactly. Television reports of spoon-bending psychics, documentaries which feature mediums and spirit photography. These are only a few examples of stories that have captivated the public. There's no end to this obsession in sight, with magazines on paranormal phenomenon enjoying widespread publication. Most recently, rumors of an ancient ritual known as the rite of resurrection have been spreading in certain circles. Okay. The Whispering Canal, an enduring superstition. Formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind. Leave it behind." Let me look at this painting real quick. The Seven Mysteries of Honjo by Kuniteru Utagawa. Okay. Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. Okay, that escalated very quickly. The strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. The Seven Mysteries of Honjo themselves. Honjo became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. So is this a real thing? Or is this just made up for the game? They said that, like, at the beginning they had like the disclaimer that it wasn't all real, but I don't know if the Seven Mysteries are real. While many of these were likely the result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Their roots likely came from stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story. Okay, the most famous of the Seven Mysteries. So there's the Whispering Canal, which is what we're investigating now, I suppose. The Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light. I can't tell what's going on in the Fool's Procession. It looks like maybe there's like a gathering in over here. Like there's a gathering of something and humans are being drawn to it. I can't tell what those things are though. I don't know if it's like kappas or something. I don't know. And this was a beckoning light. This guy looks like he got sliced up, but I don't know if I don't know if these humans were fighting over following the light or if this was like this is some kind of entity that's going to be damaging. I don't know. The Haunting Clappers. There's a giant foot. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. The Evergreen Beach. The Taiko of Sugaru. Oh, the Foot Washing Mansion. That must be this. The One-Sided Reed. And the Ever-Burning Lantern. Okay, so... Oh, I guess these are not all the same, so... The Taiko Sugaru, is that this? And the Foot Washing Mansion. The Evergreen Beach. Maybe it's this one then. Maybe that's what this is. Is this Whispering Canal? That's interesting. Okay, I'm interested to find out more about these. I think that's all the files for now. We've exchanged we exchanged contact information. We've talked over the phone a few times since. We even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the Seven Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? Oh. There's another recall? That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look for one of the Seven Mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Oh, okay, okay. Here's the actual... Okay. Okay, I guess these are just the new ones. Hold up. The Whispering Canal we read. Okay, yeah. So the Fool's Procession, the Fool's Procession. An enduring superstition. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter. Oh, so this is it. I can't tell what those are, though. It looks like some kind of animal. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Honjo's Ushijima, now Komagata High School. Okay. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Warigesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki. Oh, it's Tanuki. As many were of the belief it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. The Beckoning Light. Oh, okay, so this was that one. While walking along the road near Hoonji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near. But just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it's a monster, leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone who died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. Oh, this is I thought this red was this guy got sliced up or something. But no. It's just this guy's weapons. He must be like a samurai. The Haunting Clappers. As the evening bell rings in Iriacho, near present-day Shimoku Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again. Clack, clack. The echo answers again. But no matter how hard he searches for the source of this second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. Oh, okay. The Evergreen Beach. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the Beach Residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the Evergreen Beach. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. Okay, so it's kind of like everybody thought that it wasn't an evergreen. The Taiko of Sugaru. There once was a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Sugaru who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers use wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason, this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. Huh. The Foot-Washing Mansion. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho, modern-day South Warigesui Street in Kamezawa. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot, drenched in blood, smashed through the ceiling. "Wash," it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. Huh. So a giant foot? The one-sided reed. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo who fell for a woman named Okuma. Tomezo persistently chased after Okuma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okuma. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along that canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. Oh. That's a very violent one compared to these other ones. These other ones were like, yeah, there was a giant foot that wanted to be washed. This one's like, oh yeah, so he just disfigured this woman. That's much more violent than the other one, admittedly. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Watagesui. But there's something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of this story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. Huh. Okay. Okay, I think that's all of them. Okay, so another recall. Jeez. Actually, I think I did some research. Let's check my file. Oh, okay, no. Alright, I guess we're good. Okay. According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the Seven Mysteries of Honjo, is located around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. You know, I saw that. Okay. So, why is she over here? There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. Oh wait, she's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? You're hearing things. No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine it? Maybe I did. But your special talent, you should have been able to hear it. Play closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean, your spirit sense. You look like you'd handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? Huh? Shogo Okie, 1 a.m. Kinshibori Park. It's gotten late. Really late, actually. It's already past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air, but I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Okay, that's the same as before. That's the same as before. I don't know why she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's used to it. Unless... no, it can't be. I've gotten most of my memory back, but I still feel a bit out of it. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. You kind of sound like you were saying only people's spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke, duh. You don't really think I'm talking an evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could hold down a whole gimlet in one go. Seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the Seven Mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure, I can handle a solid Moscow mule. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. You can't be serious. She's got me paranoid. I'm looking around. Maybe there's a ghost in the air. Okay, there's not. Alright, there's no ghost in the air. Okay, that's the same. Alcohol. Okay. Oops. Oh, I didn't know you could cancel. Okay, let's talk about Spearsons. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they actually exist? You bet they do, but you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So even with my skill, I wouldn't be able to see them if I doubt they exist. That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment thinking they might see something, and they really do because they believe they would. Is that how that works? Yep, just like drinking. You never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink real alcohol? I mean, well, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule. Really, now. I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it, though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime, then? Alright, Shogo, you shooting your shot, brother? Oh, you asking me how? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right? No, that's not what I meant. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. Nice. But only if we find one of the Seven Mysteries. Dang it! Alright then, let's get to work! Oh, now he's motivated, see? That was all it took. And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet. You can't be serious. I just remembered. I actually did some research on the Seven Mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What did you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. 7 mysteries? Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folktales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. So there's a similar kind of thing in the, you may have heard of like the, I believe it's the 7 plagues of Egypt in like biblical folklore. But if you look into the actual amount, it's like 7 in one place, it's like 10 in another, and it's like 11 in another. I think it's only in Psalms that it was referred to as like 7. But like originally it was 10, and then it was 11, then it went back to 7 or something. I don't remember. But anyway, it's similar in that. It reminded me of that. That's more extra stories than the main ones. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. If you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Or passed on if it's easy to remember. Ah, that's a good point. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure. Some mysteries. What about the 7 Mysteries of Honjo caught your attention? Are these really ghost stories? So, I read some of the stories, and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch, or the canal would take it. Right, right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. I'm talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries with the telephone game, who knows if this is anything like the original story. So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different than what we know. Exactly, I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? That's what I'm trying to find out. Ah, gotcha. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Oh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm going to start calling you Martini Man Shoko. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection. A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the rite of resurrection is the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it that an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by the local historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. Secretly? I kinda got that. Oh? But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Exactly. That's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself. The rite of resurrection. As indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by a once famous onmyoji. Local researcher Hideki Araishi recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of occult studies. Ooh. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does that have something to do with the Seven Mysteries of Honjo? Oh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the rite of resurrection, but along the way, I realized that I needed to investigate the Seven Mysteries of Honjo first. I see, so then, why are you looking for the rite? This is what I need to know. If you're looking for a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. Didn't mean to pry, sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. The dog? Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? Oh, right. Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay, your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if this right even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So at least something's good come of it. Something good has come of it. But that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko. I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay, I'm glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? So, what's it got to do with the Seven Mysteries? So, about the connection between this rite and the Seven Mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about, my guess is the original stories behind the Seven Mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say what led to the Seven Mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right, it seems that an onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh, right, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates. Oh, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. So now, the Seven Mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who? You know this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with the belief, right? The Record of Fates. An old manuscript from the Edo period, written by the sorcerer who recovered the rite of resurrection. It's viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detailed account on how to perform the ritual. Okay. Whoa! What the hell? Feels like the air just changed. Think? Before I think, let me just... I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No! Okay, she's just screaming. Yoko! Yoko! Think. Something's got Yoko really rattled. She's pointing behind me. Alright, you ready? I'm gonna swing it. Wait. Huh? Huh? Push? Huh? What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? Oh. That's not good. Huh? What the? What is... Just something's... What is it? Why is this happening? Shogo 1 a.m. Kinshibori Park. Yoko! Answer me, Yoko! No way, it can't be. Why? Why? Ah! But what the hell just happened? No, damn it, I've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on, everything's gonna be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold and I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay, an ambulance. Right, I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. Yoko! Oh, there's screams and stuff. Think? The phone, I need to call an ambulance. Okay, that's about the thinking I can do. Right, the phone, I gotta call an ambulance. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it gonna make a difference? Her body's gone stiff and her skin's cold. I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her! What the fuck? Huh? Oh, that's right! If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere, like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe I can still save her. Even if I've got to deal with spirit senses and curses or whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seems like she saw something. Something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and the Seven Mysteries were connected. So maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with that Whispering Canal? Ah! Damn it, that presence again. It must be around here somewhere, but where? The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream. But I've got bigger problems right now. Oh, of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. This has to be some weird prank she's playing. Any second now she's gonna open her eyes, get up and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko? You can give it up now. Why did I fall for that one? You really got me good. Wait, no, I've got it. You really were some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead, right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back. Only forward. There's something here, I know it, I just need to look harder. Although if some innocent poking about the Seven Mysteries was enough to get Yoko killed, it's a good chance of the same thing happening to me. But I already knew that when I decided to get involved. There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice it until now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Curse stone acquired. The Whispering Canal. What the? The Whispering Canal's memories? Yeah. Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. Kill them. Kill them. Those who walk away. Kill them all. You have acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you? Press the Use Curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. Yeah. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now. Kill. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who so strongly desires the rite? Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand, reap lives by the score, and claim their souls' dregs for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel, and by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers, for theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now, go forth and kill. The Whispering Canal. Curse bearer kills by drowning one who leaves the curse bearer behind. Toki loved fishing with her father Shinkichi more than anything. With their wicker baskets on their backs, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till the evening. The miso soup her mother Koma made using the carp they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her dearly. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait, all alone. Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly, the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed throughout the night air. Passers-by thought of it only as the fish in the canal. The splashing faded, and silence returned to the lonely night. Curse echoes and curse bearers. Curse echoes are the visual manifestations of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of the curse. They do not always take the same shape and may sometimes appear in a more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness, unlike a spirit, and are thus mere dregs of a soul. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Somebody possessed by a curse that has a curse echo is called a curse bearer. A curse echo in itself is a curse, and a possessed curse bearer can inflict that curse upon others at will. A curse that comes with a curse echo is considered very powerful in and of itself. Ordinarily, those with no spirit sense would not be able to perceive a curse echo, but anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see other curse echoes. Curse stones. Old Netsuke carvings imbued with curses derived from the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Ordinarily, only those with spirit sense can wield such curses, but these curse stones allow ordinary people to use them just as lethally. When someone dies, their life essence leaves the body and becomes a soul. If one's killed by means of certain curses, however, their life essence will turn into a residue known as soul dregs. The rite of resurrection essentially uses these soul dregs as a sacrificial offering to bring back the dead, but the amount of soul dregs required depends on when the person being resurrected passed away. The more time has passed since their passing, the more soul dregs are required. Oh, okay. What the hell was that? Looks like the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the rite, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone to collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the rite really exists. But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that. Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. And not just one person either, scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from it. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. Feels like I'm being watched. Someone there? Where are you? There's a spirit of some kind. And a shadowy figure. Now I've got my own curse stone and the curse of the Whispering Canal. I'm way over my head. Was Yoko the one who dropped this curse stone? Does that mean she was the previous owner of the curse of the Whispering Canal? Then, did she know what the rite of resurrection involved? Okay, there's a spirit and a human. What's the spirit? Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a light floating in midair. A little look closer. Is there someone there? Call out. Hey, who's there? Skirt. Oh, they're coming closer. Oh my, how unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it? What? Cat got your tongue, Mr. Okie? Huh? This man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. A tall, humorous-looking man. He doesn't seem familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met somewhere before? Whoa, it's coming closer. Is this another one of the Seven Mysteries? It looks like a will-o'-the-wisp, maybe? Was there anything like that in the Seven Mysteries? I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it's always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka. Does that ring any bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before, maybe? So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Mysterious stranger, Takumi Yumioka. The man who was covertly watching Shugo Okie at Kinshigori Park. Or... Well then, Mr. Okie, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I'd like you to give it to me. How do you know about that? Well, I saw the whole thing. That doesn't explain how you know what a curse stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the 7 Mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones, they're terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace, so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought about it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. It would be safer in mine, don't you agree? Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What do you... That wasn't me! I'm willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell! For all I know, the wrong hands are yours! Very well. I had hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. He must have one, or he can't have one. I mean, at this point, I don't see why he wouldn't have one, right? At least, it'd be safer to assume so. It would explain how he knows so damn much, so he can kill me instantly as long as he fulfills the stone's conditions. Until I know what those conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. I have to keep him talking, learn what I can, and figure out a way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though it'd be a waste not to take his chance to find out about the other curse bearers. He's creeping me out, but it's staying put for now. I should probably leave it be. Yeah, but what if this is like his curse thing? What if this thing like gets close to me and touches me and I explode or something? I want to use my curse on him. I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince him to do that? Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. Scenario 2, he suddenly needs to be somewhere else. I'm right here for my curse stone, so I don't think I can get out of Scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, as long as it's really on my side. So my only hope is Scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever, just have to get him away, walk away once. Yeah, but didn't I call like an ambulance? The ambulance showing up would make him want to leave, right? Takumi Yumioka, he said his name was. He doesn't take his eyes off me for a second. Even now he's still staring right at me. What the hell is he? Or who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus I can recall something useful. Takumi Yumioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. Okay, yeah. I did call an ambulance. They say focus. Okay, I'm guessing I have to talk to him a bit more. I think the topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be... I don't know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse. Mr. Oki, if you were hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Oki, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one that did this. Whether you choose to believe me or not is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo and many other curse bearers. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why, it's simply that... Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? I don't want to do that. It said don't make any sudden... It said do not make any sudden moves. So I'm not gonna turn around. What are you doing? Should you not check on her? Nope. Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I'm an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamyoda. Suigen Gamyoda? Indeed, you must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? What, just 2 or 3 days ago? Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It's in the hearts of the selfish and insipid, of those who be most tempted by the rite of resurrection, that the curses take root. And a curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okie. But your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit before it is too late. Too late? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. If you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? But I encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. What do you want with my curse stone anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so that it may never be used again. I am certain that you, too, would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequences is, in itself, a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised the chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away. How? I'll put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in the supernatural matters. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. Wait, that's it! My work! That's how he knows me! I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Takumi is the secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida City. Takumi worships the company chairwoman Natsue Yamamori, who demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through a swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so too does Takumi continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as Natsue's mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the ire of the current president and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, and even their main suppliers. So he's a secretary. Suigen Gamyoda my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. But I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. Suigen Gamyoda my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then, not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, why not hit the office? You don't need to push me around like that. As our chairwoman's secretary, we've been out here looking for curse stones anyway. I refrained from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth and vice versa. It's our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me that curse stone. He works at Hihanku Soap, just like me. He's the secretary to the chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company's bulletins. But he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone in the company? Anyway, I still don't want to look away from him, but... What's up with that weird ball of light? Is that your curse? Whatever do you mean? I'm afraid I see no such thing. Huh? But it's right... Huh? It's gone. It's right there. I see. As soon as you have become the mark of another curse bearer. Wait, I've got it. Now I can convince him to leave. Oh, crap, I totally forgot. What is it? Oh, an ambulance. Hold up. I haven't saved yet. They told me to save. I guess I should probably pay attention. I got an ambulance. Something just came up. Oh, right, I forgot to mention, I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance. Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse, alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. Things are getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. Sooner or later, I will return for your curse stone. I only hope you do not abuse it in the meantime. Well then, I bid you good evening. Shogo, okay, you dare. Well, I didn't click it though. Wait, I didn't click it though. Wait, I didn't click it! I was gonna just not... Oh, he's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a curse stone can do. I actually did not click use curse though. Oh. Huh. Okay, hold up. Okay, I don't want to do that, actually. I actually don't want to do that, because I was just going to tell it... I was going to get him to leave, and then I was going to not use the curse. Let me test one more time. Is there like a skip? Am I crazy? I don't want to use the curse. I'm just going to check one more time. Is it possible for me to not use it? Okay, it's not. Okay, it's not possible for me to not use it. In that case, I'd rather hand over the curse stone. There you go. What am I thinking? If I give him the stone, it's all over. Pull yourself together. You're smarter than that. Okay, never mind. I guess I have to. Okay, I guess I have to. Alright, back to where we were. Yeah, it looks like I have to use the curse right now. Maybe this is one of those games where I get to come back later and make a different choice. Shogo, okay, you dare! No, he's dead. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a curse stone can do. Whoa. The curse stone of the Wizarding Tile is gained 1%. Shogokie. 2 a.m. Kinshicho area. I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical service will probably take care of her body. Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. I guess he must have been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to a little more than leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of a place where the other curse bearers with the 7 mysteries would be. The curse were activated around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections of the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see. Which of the 7 mysteries is closest? I'm in the Kinshicho area right now. The haunting clappers are on the other side of the Oyoko River, just over Shumoku Bridge. The foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are on South Watagesu Street past the train tracks. And further along Oyoko River, I'll find the beckoning light at Hoonji Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I start there. I'll collect the other curse bearers' souls before dawn and bring Yoko back to life. I should go to another location connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. The cursed stone of the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. It's currently 1% filled with soul dregs. Okay. Well, these are the 3 closest. We may as well just go straight to the bridge. Shumoku Bridge. The Shumoku Bridge is supposedly where the bell from the haunting clapper store used to be. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was like a 100 yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I found a use for it. Of course, I didn't just find a lighter. There were tons of cigarette butts strewn across the ground, too. Seems like the place is well in need of some wooden clappers to warn about fire. Okay, let's keep walking. Both the foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. This late at night, even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. Is it just me, or is it oddly dark around here? Could this be... I know it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling is the same as from before. Could this be... Is this darkness the work of a curse? I've already fulfilled its conditions to kill? Should I get out of here? Or should I stick around and figure out just what I'm dealing with? There's something over there. Is that a curse echo? A curse of the 7 mysteries given form? I knew it, there's a curse bear around here. Decision time, what should I do? If I say it like this, I'll risk fulfilling the conditions for that person's curse. It seems I can still back out if I want, but what do I want to do? Is that curse echoes what's causing this darkness? It doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? What should I do? No, approaching would be stupid. I should keep my distance. Okay, we can get closer. Nothing's gonna happen if I just sit and wait. Let's check it out. It's very dark. Darn it, now what? This isn't a curse doing this. Somebody's pulling me in. I heard it looks like I'm inside a building. Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse echo? There's no telling which direction I'm facing. Is this darkness because of a curse echo? Are they trying to trap me here? I guess I should be glad they haven't killed me yet if I don't start searching for a way out. Shit, I can't see a thing if I only had a source of light. Let me see. I mean, I could use the lighter, but what if the Whoa, what the? Oh, my stomach feels like it's ripping apart. Oh, well. I was afraid to use the lighter because I thought maybe the condition was providing light. But, Shogoke, deceased. Okay. Well, I died. My, GC, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you might have survived if only you could have done something about that pesky darkness. Yeah, I know, I should have used the lighter, but I thought maybe making light in the darkness was the problem. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please from before approaching the curse echo. Very well, just remember it is never wise to linger in the dark. Okay, we're gonna get closer, we're gonna get pulled into the building. Let's try to stuff the lighter I picked up earlier. Perfect, it works. Now I can make up my surroundings a bit better. What the? Is this something? Drat, he's got a light. That ruins everything. Is someone there? Are you a curse bearer? It's over. Time to get out of here. But he's running? Was he right here the whole time? Can I choose to not use the curse now? This is my chance. Heck! Okay, yeah, no. It always uses it. Okay. What the? Why? That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bear, but it seems like I'm alright. The curse stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 30%. Nice. This curse must have had something to do with the light and darkness. I'm guessing the ever-burning lantern? So there's a connection between the Seven Mysteries and the way that curses work. It might be useful to know. If the ever-burning lantern is the curse responsible for this, I guess maybe it's conditioned to something about me being in total darkness? It's a good thing I had this lighter. It seems to have saved me. Let's go back to the bridge. Maybe somebody's here now. Okay, nope. Okay, Honjo Bridge. The other side is an industrial district, and further down from the bridge is the temple from which it gets its name. Hardly anyone's around, not surprising seeing it's past 2 in the morning. Feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. Honjo Bridge is a pretty unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The Oyoko River beneath it is actually a canal that was dug during the Edo period. The beckoning light should be around here somewhere. Someone's standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky. Wait, fine, I'll go first. Whoa. I see, interesting. Well, now, this is a surprise. Huh? Who are you? If you've got the wrong guy, just say so. He's a flamboyant fellow. I wouldn't bat an eyelid if this was the inner city, but he stands out like a sore thumb in these parts. Along with one super shady looking guy. Only a curse bear would have any reason to be around here. This time maybe I should talk to him. Come now, it won't hurt to at least tell me your name. I don't know if that's like part of the curse conditions. What are you doing here? Very good, you mustn't give up your name so easily, especially not to strangers. Gone is the age where might made right. Nowadays, it's information that rules the world. You do well to remember that. You're the one who asked. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. So, I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either? You can call me Richter Kai, private detective. But didn't you just say not to... Oh, never mind. You say you're a detective? That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you, though. I only told you so that we could have an understanding. Private Detective Richter Kai. The eccentric man that Shuokie ran into at Honjo Bridge. A detective? Really? Dressed like that? It may look ridiculous, but if he knows what he's doing, I don't want him finding out about me. I don't think he's a curse bearer, so I'm better off just leaving him alone. What's a detective doing around here? Working! And that's all I'll say about that. I could ask you the same thing, though. This seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? I saw a strange man lurking around. I see. Then let me ask a different question. Why did you go up out of your way to strike up a conversation with that strange man? I'm looking for someone. I figured it was worth seeing if you knew anything. You don't say. Well, in that case, I might just be able to help you. Can you describe the person you're looking for? Don't worry about it. I think I'm in the wrong place anyway. If you ever need a hand, I'd be happy to help. It's all in a day's work for an investigator extraordinaire. Thanks. I'll try looking somewhere else for now. Really? Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help. Doesn't seem like he's got anything to do with curse bearers. I should move on. If he's been in for as long as he says, there's a good chance he's seen something, but I don't think it's worth asking. He seems like all kinds of trouble. I keep going back to the bridge, waiting on something to change. Okay, let's go back to Honjo Bridge and see if anything's different. Something else you need? No, I'm just passing by. Oh, that's right, I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean for cigarettes? Well, I've got this cheap one I picked up, but that's it. Oh no, this'll do nicely. Are you sure? Oh, sorry. Of course, my work's top secret. I thought it was the same thing for a second. Are you sure? I'm kind of scared to give him the lighter. So I can't give him the lighter? Oops. Okay, I've had a look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? First around Midoricho Park at the end of South Watagesu is the Taiko Suguru. North of there is a school called Komagata High School at the location of the Fool's Procession. It should be around here. Well, a drum sounds less scary than like a haunted high school. Oh, there's dudes up there. This is Midoricho Park, location of the Taiko of Suguru, one of the 7 mysteries. Huh? Someone's there. 2 men, one middle-aged and the other a young adult, talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. Try to scope things out first without being spotted. To pick up their conversation from this distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while, I think. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree to move out of sight. Ah, they were supposed to be around here, but I don't see anyone, boss. We need to get out of ourselves. I bet we'll see something before the night is done. Maybe you're right, but still, the 7 mysteries. Huh? Was there a noise from behind us just now? Never mind. Just my imagination. But does the curse really let you kill someone with an object like that? Ah, sorry. Something's bugging me. I'm gonna have to check back there. And then I guess this place just keep me on edge. Aha! Sorry, sir. Would you mind if we asked you a few questions? Ah, they found me. Oh, you two are police officers. Haha, people often say we don't look it. Sorry if we startled you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions as procedure. Oh, I'm June Ario. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department, Investigative Division. Newbie Detective June Ario. And this old guy with the scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Tsutsumi, my superior officer. You wouldn't guess from that frown, but he actually has quite the sweet tooth. There we go. Quit blabbering. Huh. Okay. Uh-oh, they're detectives. They're not investigating the corpse that was here, are they? No, I'm still fine anyway. It's not like a curse would show up as evidence in a police investigation. I can hardly believe how calm I am. I just need to keep a cool head and not panic. I always imagine detectives as blunt and aggressive, but I guess there are some pleasant ones too. He's as intimidating as I'd expect a veteran cop to be. First that private detective, now police detectives. What a day of all days. Now first, can you show me some ID with your name, address, and occupation? That'll be okay. I'm better off just going along with it. Wow, you work for Haiku Soaps? I hear they've been raking it in lately. Is that true? I don't know much about that. I'm just a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. Mario, you use hair products? Give it the times, boss. Guys nowadays use all those things. Isn't that right, Mr. Okie? Yeah, sure. You even make men's cosmetics now. That's, what a time we live in. Sorry, boss is the kind of caveman who thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. Actually, we do have all-in-one soaps just for that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Ha! Hear that, Ario? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Aren't you riled up? I have to figure out whether they're curse bearers or not first. With 2 of them, the bearer could be the one. Could the other already be aware that their friend has a curse stone? I feel like they said something about a curse when they were talking just now. If they were talking about a curse here of all places, then it's highly likely to have something to do with the curse bearer. Either way, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have to get them both. Leaving one alive would be too risky. But I still don't know if I can use the curse on 2 people at once if they both leave at the same time. I have to figure out whether the curse bearer is not first. Anyway, Mr. OK, what is it that you're doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, Detective? Yeah, I heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. The girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested. I see. I seem to remember even Midoricho Park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again? Ah, that's right, the Taiko of Tsugaru. This whole area used to be the residence of the Tsugaru, a clan of samurai. So that's why you were hanging around in the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting? No, nothing, though I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right, I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now, it's quite late, so you best be heading home. Huh? Something wrong? You're free to go. Excuse me, since your detectives are around, does that mean that something happened around here? Haha, well, we are investigators, so it is indeed related to a case. But don't worry, there's no threat to civilians whatsoever. We'll be here a while longer looking into things, so you can rest easy. A while longer, huh? That's not good, this may be my only chance. I see, well, I'll be going now. Take care. We're done here. Go on home. Okay, let's go to high school. Here I'm at Komagata High School. Let's see here. Ah, someone's there! Huh? What? What the? I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. But did you just climb over the school gate? The school gate's closed, but climbing over looks easy enough. The large gymnasium looms silently over the grounds. It's moving more imposing in the dark. The school is supposedly on the former site of a daimyo's residence where he encountered the Fool's Procession. It is now at the center of a quiet residential area. Komagata High School, a co-educational municipal high school with 632 attendees. Its name is commonly shortened to Koma High. Although it first opened as Honjo First Middle School in 1943, subsequent revisions to its enrollment policies saw it change its name, becoming Komagata High School. The school strives to instill its students with the 3 S's of Sumida: sound morals, social responsibility, and strength of spirit. But success has been limited. Plagued by delinquency, it has been forced to turn to temporary employees to compensate for its high staff turnover, and its sports clubs face challenges with its inner-city location and small campus. Its traditional culture research club is thriving, however, even issuing regular bulletins in collaboration with a local records office. Okay. A girl in a school uniform came climbing over the front gate. She must be a student here. I think she's holding in her hand. No doubt about it, that's a curse stone. This girl is a curse bearer. That girl, if she's a curse bearer... Well, what's going on? Why are you at school this late? Well... I'm really sorry, I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go. Hey, wait! She's big dead. Huh? A curse? Why? It can't be. Mio, I'm sorry. Rip. This first path, I think I'm forced to just be offing random people, including children, apparently. The curse stone has gained 36%. Why? Because she was young? Why 36? I killed her. Yes, I got a curse for her. It's working. I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1, 2? Shogo Okie, 3 a.m. Alright, on to the next one. First, the one-sided read by Ryogoku Bridge. Then the evergreen beach at the former Yasuda Gardens along the Sumida River. Finally, Sumida River. The former Yasuda Gardens. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off, but it was easy enough to sneak in since there are no guards this time of night. However... It feels weird being in these magnificent gardens after hours. There's not a visitor or groundskeeper in sight. The real Goku Public Hall is also on the grounds. This eye-catching structure makes this place feel even more otherworldly. The former Yasta Gardens. A lush green park administered by Sumida City. As is common in traditional Japanese gardens, this large central pond is shaped like the character for heart. The paths that crisscross its grounds, lined with stone lanterns, are perfect for strolling while appreciating the foliage or birdwatching. The gardens once pulled in water from the Sumida River so that its pond would ebb and flow with the tide, a novelty in Edo, which had begun filling in the bay to support its expansion. But the practice has been discontinued in modern times due to flood prevention measures. Ah! So, have you decided what you're going to do? With your... oh, so precious. Curse. Stone. Yeah. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me. I've been waiting for you. I have a curse stone. There's certain proclamation I made a loss for words, so the woman continued. I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone, I would at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in reply was, let me think about it. Which brings us to now. Alright. One in her 30s, she has a refined air about her, like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. But I also sense a shadow hanging over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. Damn it, did I expose myself somehow? She said she can use her curse on me at any time. I guess I've already fulfilled its conditions. It could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. Can't have her remove my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated and find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that would catch her interest. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Wait, I might hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Will you hear me out for a moment? Sure, go on. If you take my curse stone, what are you going to do with it? With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many, no? How does she know so much? I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. 7. If I suddenly strip naked, maybe I can avoid her curse. No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I even get my shirt off. Plus, I'd look like a creep. The other possibility is the condition has to do with the location we're in. If being here is what activates the curse for the Evergreen Beach, then I'll continue to meet that condition as long as I'm here. In which case, there's no escape. She'd activate her curse before I ever get away from the gardens. I'm sure I'd recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I get to do things over. So if I can't figure out her curse, I have to set up my own. I don't see how I can make her leave, though, not when she has the upper hand. All I can think of is to make her use her curse. Damn it. But there's no way I can counterattack after she curses me. You want soul dregs. That means you're after the rite of resurrection, too. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask you what led to this? Oh my. Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give your curse stone to me? Sure, I'd consider it, so tell me. Liar. Huh? You wouldn't hang your fate on something so superficial as that. Nor would I. 6. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the answer is that... because she's counting down. I wonder if the answer is actually that I have to stay here with her. If we're gonna talk, we should get to know each other better. My name is Shogo. Stop. Huh? let's not do that, alright? If I know your name, I just start to feel sorry for you, and have a harder time killing you. You would? Don't you think? Fine. Well, what if you just tell me your name? Why? Well, I need to call you something. Then call me ma'am. Huh? Alright, ma'am. Yes, what is it? Ugh, this is bad. She's completely running the show here. Form. I've had enough. 2 curse bearers. Shouldn't be carrying on like this. 3? My son. What? He'd be in 6th grade now. If he were still alive. Ah. When I'm one of the big kids, I'll help look after the 1st and 2nd graders, he'd say. He always had a strong sense of justice and responsibility. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'd defend them even if he was no match for the bully himself. He'd often come home in tears, but only because he was sad he wasn't strong enough to save others. He wanted to be a policeman when he grew up. Okay, I get it. I've heard enough. Oh, that's enough for you? Yeah. Hearing such a sad story just makes me all the more sorry I haven't changed my mind. I see. So even after what I told you... You still won't hand it over. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing... I feel like she's keeping me here, and that's the way her curse works. Can you take soul drugs from other curse bearer stones and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul drugs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty? You're half right. But half wrong, too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as much little trouble as possible. Understand? 0? Such a shame. What? This is the end for you. Farewell. Fire! Fire, of course, that's what it was. That guy. Damn it, he must have been following me. But it's already too late. Shogoke, deceased. Okay. I mean, they said the only way to figure it out was to die. So... My, GC. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. It was not all in vain, however, as you finally realized how the curse is activated. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you want, please, from the conversation with the lady. Very well, remember how to ward off the curse when you return. But bear in mind, Shogoke has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. Okay, these we saw. So if fire is what's killing, then wouldn't the answer be to jump in like the lake? How do you know you haven't already set off my curse? Go on then, use it. If I had, you could have activated without all that bluster. And yet, here you are. And does she already know about it? Or about that student from before? But if she already knows what activated, she wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set off yourself. So she must not know it yet. I still have a chance. Listen, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately? It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a position to bargain. Okay. You actually can't kill me, can you? And that strange countdown from before, too. It's all just a bluff to threaten me. I don't give in to threats, so why don't you give this up, and if that's the case, give it a try then. Only 5 more now. Let me tell you the number. This conversation is over. Okay. Okay, we're about to be at 1. This is the last one. Yeah, but can I react or no? Huh. I'm a bit confused. Huh. Oh. Hmm? What did you just... Why? Why throw your lighter away all of a sudden? Huh? Well, I just kind of felt like it. How? Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Did the lighter been what fulfill the condition of her curse? But why? How did I... how could you? This can't be, my Shuichi. Well, I only needed 33%, I think, left, so... okay. Of course. The young girl was, like, worth 36. The, you know, old lady was worth only 25. They were like, yeah, she's old. I guess she doesn't matter as much. Okay, game, whatever. Speak for yourself, game. Hey, quick question for you. What the? Sorry this is so sudden, but I gotta ask. You don't mind, do you? Are you a curse bearer? What? Yeah. Is this his curse echo? The large bridge here is called Ryugaku Bridge. Crossing the river leads to Nihonbashi, Bakurocho, and Showa City. The second oldest of many bridges spanning the Sumida River behind Senju Ohashi. During the Great Fire of Meireki in 1657, which destroyed 67% of Edo, many drowned in the Sumida River, attempting to swim away from the flames, resulting in the building of bridges to be a major focus of the reconstruction efforts. Although this bridge was simply known as Ohashi, or Great Bridge, when it was first erected, the people of Edo took to calling it Ryogoku Bridge, or Two Nations Bridge, due to its location between the provinces of Musashi and Shimosa. And this eventually became its official name. Over time, the wide roads to either side, originally intended as fire breaks, became popular locations for street performances and other events. The bridge was rebuilt following the Great Kanto earthquake and still stands to this day. The canal where the one-sided reed grew is supposed to be around here somewhere, but now there's no trace of it at all. Who the frick is this? What the? How did you... Oh, don't mind me. Yutaro said he wants to talk. You better answer quickly before, well, you know what. I mean, obviously he's a curse bearer himself. What's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident he can activate his curse before I can activate mine. Gotta be careful. How should I respond here? Yeah, I'm a curse bearer. I appreciate the honesty. I just want to have a nice, calm little chat. My name is Yutaro Namigaki. My curse echo is the foot washing mansion. Oh. A chat? I'm not gonna curse first and ask questions later just because we're both curse bearers. I've got a little more class than that. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. You know, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting this to be like a PvP game. I thought that this was gonna be like a mystery game where I like slowly uncover like the truth behind the Seven Mysteries, but right now this first path is just PvP. I'm just fighting everybody, and I don't really have a choice not to, it looks like. Yet. But, yeah. This seems like a multiple pass game, so we'll see. Alright. Fine, chat away. Thank you. Good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. I'm just kind of assuming that maybe his curse echo has something to do with, being ignored. Because, well, this isn't the one-sided reed, though. This is the foot washing mansion. But the one-sided reed, maybe that's her? It was about, like, a guy loved a girl, but then she got ignored, or he got ignored, and so he eventually, like, mutilated her or whatever, which is a bit extreme. But, I'm just trying not to ignore him because I'm afraid that might activate him. This guy's quite the bold character. He's got confidence. I'll give him that. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Right. I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me? Join forces to gather soul drags? Yep, you're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, it'd be more effective for the two of us to work together than do it all yourself. Think about it. We could split the work and have two kinds of curses at our disposal. Working together. I hadn't thought about that before. Can the soul dregs in one cursed stone be moved to another? It's a fundamental requirement for this to work. Well, we'll have to test it. And I can't do that alone either. I see. Fine. Alright then, if working together helps us both get what we want, well maybe it's not a bad idea. Thanks. Glad to be dealing with someone who can think things through rationally. But there's something I need to know in advance. Tell me, how many soul dregs do you have right now? Right, I have some, of course. I am more than competent, after all. I'm asking you how many. I'm at 1%, but don't worry about it. My curse is so easy to activate, I'll have plenty in no time. I bet you haven't managed to get any on your own, have you? I'm at 92%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. Yeah, I'll keep gathering soul dregs on my own. Let's forget about all this joining forces business. You gotta be kidding me. I call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me off so easily. I see. That's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I haven't gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're just gonna waste it. Is this the voice of the curse echo? Among the Seven Mysteries, this resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Did I get crushed by a giant foot? Okay, so maybe I was right about the whole, like, if I don't work with them, then I get blatted. My. This is mere conjecture on my part, but you have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? Fair enough. You may make as many mistakes as you please in the conversation with Utara. Very well. Remember to ward off the curse before it is activated. But bear in mind, Shogo Oki has no way of realizing himself, so you must react to him. I may have chosen the wrong option. Okay, well, I chose the wrong option. Okay, I have to think about that one. If I say no, though... ward off the curse before it starts. Who's to say you won't run away again when we're in the middle of testing it? Well, you're just gonna have to trust me. Or do you think you can collect them all yourself? I'm at 92%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait a second. Wait a second. A voice? I don't hear any voice. Okay, I figured it out. So, sorry, I'm dying here. So, way earlier in the game, the storyteller, like at the beginning, he said if there's a particular voice you don't want to hear, you can turn down the audio on voices. And I was like, that's weird that he says that because, like, there's no voice acting. Right? I was like, well, if there's no voice acting in the game, I don't know why he would even say that, right? And then this guy said that if you, as soon as you hear the voice of his thing, you can't escape it anymore. And so I just turned the voice volume to 0, and now I can't hear it. What? There's no way. And yet, there he is, perfectly unharmed. How? What's going on here? I don't completely understand myself, but his curse's conditions don't seem to have been met. This is my chance. Yutaro, your curse won't work on me. I'll let you off easy today, so get the hell out of here. You son of a... Fine, I'll just be on my way then. But mark my words, I'll make you regret this. Ah! It's all ogre. Yeah. Oh, it should be 100. What about the lady? Thank God. And now I've gotten the last of the soul drugs I need. Was that just coincidence? It wasn't able to activate his curse for some reason. Things are going well, and luck must be on my side. Oh, I should check my curse stone. I should have gained a lot just now. What the? Yeah! Story chart unlocked. What's the deal with the lady that was just standing there? She's cool with this? Pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take the chance to tell you about the story chart. This is the screen which will appear when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shoko Okie had sought after. Normally, you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to certain circumstances, it has been locked until now. From here on, you will return to the story chart from time to time at breaks in the story. At those times, you can choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. Press hold cancel. Okay, if a chapter is finished while there are still tasks to be done, the chapter will remain lit up. By the way, should you use the story chart to replay a past event, do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you've gotten this far. What trigger did Yoko Fukunaga set off that led to her dying the way she did? You've come this far several times, so I have every confidence you will be alright. As long as you make sure not to do that thing. However, like with the lighter and voice earlier, Shogo Okie has no way of knowing that himself. Ah, on that note, I am curious. Have you determined how many people Shogo Okie has killed with his curse? Well, let me think about that. There was Yoko. That was the random dude. The guy from the chemical plant. And I'm trying to think. After that, it was like the high school girl. It was the woman, that guy, Well, that's 5. I see, I see. So that is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is 4? Is it not Yoko or something? 5. Oh. Oh, I was right, okay. Aha! That is correct. I am pleased to see you have such a solid grasp of events. I think you will be just fine. Please continue the story at your leisure from the story chart screen. Okay. So all of these are dim, so we're done. And then the next thing to do would be to be going back, but not having her be killed.